Hello. Hello, my friends. Hi. Thank you for coming back. And hello, my name is Arlene Bishop. I'm a performing songwriter, singer-songwriter. And a couple years ago, I found out that I am autistic and that I have ADHD. And right now, I'm really self-conscious because I'm not alone. There's somebody outside, right outside there's somebody who can hear me. I don't want them to hear me. So everybody just be calm because this is a series that I'm making right now. I'm not editing. I just want to meet new people. I want to meet new neighborhoods of YouTube. So I don't know what time this is going to come out. I don't know what time I'm going to finish it because I'm just inspired right now. And I should have told you the introduction already because it's about empathy. And really, if I cared about you at all, I would have told you what this is about. Clearly, I am an insensitive person who doesn't care about your feelings and upsetting you. No. All right. Let's talk about empathy. Right? We talk about empathy. If this is something that you're interested in, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. Right? What did I say? I said no editing. No editing, which means I need to stim. Because if I don't stim, I'll lose track of my thoughts. Hey, okay, all right. Empathy. Now, how about this? Are you ready? This is going to blow your heart wide open. Empathy is metabolizing other people's energy. That's what I have interpreted as my whole life. Right? I can walk into a room and I can feel the temperature. You can feel the tension. You can feel that something is weird. Right? I learned this wonderful thing from my very, very good friend, Amin. And a million years ago, we started working together. And one day I went into work and the vibe was off. And I'm all about the vibe, right? I'm always resetting the vibe with candles and incense and soft lights. And I'm always resetting the vibe. So I go into work, into our little studio, where he is a composer. And things were clearly stressed out. And I immediately thought, oh my God, what have I done? What did I screw up? What did I forget? What did I leave? What did I do? What did I do wrong? I immediately took it as a sign of something is wrong. And I have done it and I need to repair it. And I had better work on it right away. But before I could spiral too much, a man walked up to me and he took my hand and he said, "Hi, I'm happy to see you. I'm having a really rough day. Things aren't going well in the studio. I'm having all kinds of problems and I'm really far behind and I'm really cranky. But I want you to know that it's not about you. I'm so happy to see you and I'm happy you're here. I have to go back in and work now," he said to me. "I'll talk to you in about an hour," he said. And then he went back into the studio and closed the big doors. And I was so relieved, so relieved. I could sit down at my desk and I could just start my work. I could just start my planning. I could just do the tasks that I knew were waiting for me. I didn't have to figure out what was wrong. I didn't have to metabolize what was happening with Amin. He told me. He gave me that courtesy. And so this is a thing that I have. Then I practiced it with him and I would go into work and I would tell him, I didn't have a lot of sleep today, so I'm a little short-tempered. Sorry about that. And he'd say, "No problem, buddy. Let me know." Anyway, right? Isn't that a good tool? So that's the tool. That's the tool that I can give other people, which is to let other people know that my headspace is in a weird space or I'm thinking of something else. I can extend this into my autistic life and I can say, "Hi, I am in a hyper focus right now and I can't really talk. I'll talk to you later, bye." And I can go back to my work and hope that the people around me are cool with that. And they are, because we can share these things, right? That's the good thing. That's the lovely thing that I want to share in my new neighborhood. Isn't that a fun thing to do? Because here's what happens when we don't do it. We grow up neurodivergent, not knowing that we're neurodivergent, not knowing that we get overwhelmed. Let me speak personally. Hello, my name is Arlene, and I got overwhelmed my entire life, and I didn't know that's what was happening. I didn't know that I was anxious. I didn't know that I was processing things differently than the people around me. I did know that frequently when I expressed myself spontaneously, that I was in trouble, or that it was explained to me, sometimes kindly, that whatever I was doing wasn't appropriate at the time. But mostly, I was in trouble. I just got in trouble for doing something that apparently I knew better and was just refusing to do it the right way. But really what was happening is that I responded spontaneously. My actual emotion, whether it was a joyous or a sad or a angry, whatever my reaction was, it was genuine at the time, but it was not wanted at the time. So it doesn't take long, right? It doesn't take us long. We're smart. I'm smart. SMRT, smart. It doesn't take long to realize that I have to take a beat before I express an emotion. Take a beat. And what do I do with that beat? Assess, right? Take the temperature of the room. Assess. How is my reaction going to affect you? Is it going to upset you? Is it going to anger you? Are you going to lash out at me? And so, a lifetime of being careful with my responses, which is a problem. It's a problem in our relationships, right? Are we being honest about how we feel? But then, are we allowed to feel honest and be honest about the way we feel? Are we allowed to? All right. So, then being careful about the emotions that are expressed. And let me just go on a side tangent here, and hopefully I won't forget where I wanted to go. Emotions are very complex. I think that some people don't know how complex their emotions are inside of them. I don't know, but I have been living my life on the inside for a long time. It's my natural disposition to be introspective. And when somebody doesn't like me, that can be called being selfish. Really what it is that I'm being careful, and I'm evaluating, and I'm assessing. And what I notice is that my feelings aren't binary. My sad has lots of mad in it. My mad, right, my angry has lots of sad in it. Those are my two main emotions, right? That's how I express myself. That's really because I narrow opportunities for expression, which a lot of people will recognize. You know, one's default expression is sadness, or one's default expression is anger. There's a lot more going on, but that's really the only way we know how to express it, is by being sad or is by being angry. I'm losing it. I'm losing my track. Don't lose my track. Don't lose my track. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going inside me. And so, when I am assessing someone else's mood, state of mind, state of heart, state of being, I'm not looking for a binary explanation. I see way more. I can see sad eyes that accompany a happy smile. I know what that means. Or it could be a number of things and I'm thinking about it, so I'm thinking about it. So sometimes my reaction and other people who are autistic, their reactions are delayed. I delay my reaction. I won't give you my immediate sad. Now I'm well more practiced, and I learned how to mask a long time ago, so I can make the sad face. When you tell me a sad thing, I can make a sad face. And depending on what the sad thing is, I can just see sad and anger and years of, resentment or sad and loneliness, I can see other things in there. But sometimes I can hear a story and there's more to it. Sometimes a sad story is funny. Maybe sad's not the right mm, mm. When somebody loses something that they weren't supposed to have in the first time, it's funny. But they might be sad about losing it, but it's funny. Irony is funny. It's also annoying. Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about empathy. And empathy is not a sin. Empathy is the thing that connects us. Empathy is the thing that tells me that you are someone that I want to spend time with, that I care about you. It's really important. I can't live my life without empathy. I can't have relationships with my family without empathy, because they would drive me crazy if I didn't think about how complicated their feelings might be and give them the grace. I give you grace. Oh yeah, right. So there we go. Here we go to the dark spot where I'm actually a computer. I am a robot. I'm not empathetic. That's what people think sometimes, because I'm just listening. I am just listening to what you said. And now I am processing what you said. And I'm waiting for the next thing for you to say. And there's a little bit of training in there. A sad bit of training is my ADHD. I can be an interrupter. And it's not perceived to be empathetic if you interrupt when somebody's telling you something difficult. So there are times when I have to be careful when I get distracted in my head and in my body. A thing wants to happen. Now's not the right time, Arlene. Now is not the right time to point out something interesting. No. Now is the right time to just be quiet. So sometimes, right, yeah, maybe I've internalized that expression. That if I can't say I've internalized it and I've altered it. If I can't say the right thing at the right time, then it's better to not say anything at all. I wonder if that's what I learned. Is that what you learned? What is your experience with empathy? I would like to hear. And whatever time of day this is, that this video is going out, because I'm not editing it, I just want to blast a bunch of thoughts out to you and what we've experienced in this past few months. And to you, new person, I'll see you soon. You take care of yourself. I'm going to take care of myself. Let's take care of some other people, because that's what we do.